Today's video is for the Microdwarf 2526 collab that is hosted by Gail from Gail's Southern Living and myself, Carole, from Broke but Bountifully Blessed. It runs from November 1st all the way to April 1st, April Fool's Day. You can make as many videos as you'd like. I'd love to see how your little tomatoes are doing. It's understandable if you're too busy to start until after the holidays, but I sure do hope that you will join us. There's nothing better than a fresh, homegrown tomato in the middle of winter that you've grown in a little houseplant-sized tomato plant. And make sure you come to the live giveaway in early April. There'll be some great prizes. So make sure you comment on every video in the playlist because you don't want to miss out. Okay, well this one has gotten pretty big and it's going to need something more. Been in here a little more than 2 weeks, and look at it, still got half as much water left, so I'll be able to use that. But it's time to transplant. So I'm going to use some distilled water in a little cup to clean the coconut core off of these roots. And I'm going to scoop it out, trying not to upset the roots too much. If you're going to hold it, don't hold it by the stem, hold it by one of the first leaves and plop it into this to try and get all of the stuff off of the roots. You want the roots to be nice and clean. Might let it soak for a few minutes. Now this isn't really that good, but I'll reuse it. I've got my bottle here. I've got my mixed master blend. And I'm going to usually fill it up to the top of the label, but I need it to be high enough for when I put it in here that the roots reach the liquid. Now I've seen people run it under water, under the faucet to get all that off, but see, we got a nice long tap root there. It'll all start to fall off in the... Try to get it as clean as possible. That's looking good. As it grows, the rest of it will fall off. Whoops. Oh, don't hold it by the stem. Now, if I pull a little, put it in through the big hole. Rest it over on the side. Take this little extra plug and put it in there. And it looks to me like the roots are going to reach the water when I put it in here. And that's all we have to do. And when it comes to time to pot it up, you can just pull it out and put it into a bigger jar. But for now, we'll put it in there. Don't forget, you need that label. I've lost so many because I forgot to label them. So here we are. Bunny Hop is potted up. It's ready to go in its hydroponics, and it seems to be happy there. This water can go into something that's growing in soil. And this can be added to soil. And we've still got some in here, but I think I might give those another week. This one never came up. Somebody probably used seeds from a green tomato, which doesn't work. For now, we're going to keep that in here. The rest of them could be potted up. Yeah, I've got 4 jars ready. I might as well. Now these two are pretty much the same size, so what I'm thinking I might do is put one in soil and one in hydroponics, and we can compare. I think this one, this is a bonsai. This can go into hydroponics. Joculus can go into hydroponics. We've got 3 that popped up here, but only one is really doing good. That's a Henry Harrington. So I'm going to take the one big one out and put it in hydroponics and leave the other 2, and maybe they'll do better. This one has 3 in it. I really only want 1 of that. That's Purple Boy. Well, maybe Purple Boy I might do 3 of. Okay, I've got my mixed master blend. I'm going to put it in here. I normally only go up to the label, but because I'm transplanting small plants today, I'm going to go a little higher just in case. So the next one I'm going to pot up today is Bonsai. Now look at, it still has plenty of water left in here. So I'm going to use my plastic spoon and try and dig under the bottom of the roots. We want to get the longest root possible. When you grab it by one of the first leaves. It doesn't need those anymore. I'm using distilled water for now. I lost a lot of plants, and I think it might have something to do with the fact that we have chloramine in our water, city water. So I'm using this. It's not too expensive. It's $1.32 a gallon at Walmart. So now we'll put the roots into the hole of the pool noodle. Kind of keep it on the side. Try not to touch it too much. Be gentle. Add this little plug to hold it up. And the roots are going to reach the water once I put it in there. And that's all there is to it. We're all set. And looks like I had bonsai on this before. So we'll put the label on over it. So we've got 2 of them potted up. Next, I want to do this black patio. The second leaves aren't quite as big as the first leaves, but seeing a little difference in the color. It probably needs the nutrients. I'm going to soak it in here for a few minutes while I get myself another bottle. I used these bottles before, but remember the label first. I cleaned them out good with vinegar and baking soda in the water. It's really hanging on to the coconut core here. Give it a little shake. Now it's going to need some airspace. And I usually only fill it up to the label, but because this one is a small plant, I'm going to fill it a little higher for now. And they'll live in this jar for about a month. Then I have to find something bigger to put them in. The plant is plopped up pretty good, and it should reach the water. Watch it overnight. If you see that this one is a black patio. If it's starting to flop over, you may need to add a little more nutrient solution. There we go. 4 of them, 3 of them. I want to do 5 of them because I have. So next one will be Jockolis. Actually, I think I might have to make more solution, mix up some more solution here. Here's the split, so I keep it away across from the split. Add the little plug to hold it up. And plop it into the water. Now, what did I do? Oh, this is Jockolis. 4 of them. Be back for the 5th one. I think is going to be the biggest Henry Harrington there. I have a bag of soil out on the balcony that I'm going to be using. And as long as I've got it, I'm going to use this coconut core in it. Because some of these are going to be going into soil. A few of these are empty, so I might as well use the coconut core and mix it in with the soil. I'm going to use these recyclable materials to make some self-wicking pots. Okay, so I've got this soil mixed up. I usually just poke one hole, and these I've had before, so I'm not going to poke more holes in it. What I do is I take my yarn, tie a loose knot, then I'm going to use my crochet hook to pull it part way through. Pull it through, and we have a wick. First, I'm just going to put in 1 spoonful of the soil. And I'm going to tip the yarn over and cover it with another spoonful of the soil. Then it's all set for me to add the plant. Someone suggested that I poke 2 holes and omit the knot. So I'm going to give that a try. Well, I guess the knot isn't absolutely necessary after all, but I think I could go with 1 hole and it'll work too. So again, I'm going to put in 1 spoonful and then fold the string over, put in another spoonful and another, just hide that string as much as I can before I plant my little tomato. And since they're small, I'm going to add a few more teaspoons of the soil mixture. And here I'm adding a little bit of diatomaceous earth to keep the fungus gnats in control. I'm going to take the label off of the old container and add it to the new one right away so I don't forget. And I don't have to clean the roots off to put it in soil. I just plop it in there. And while I'm at it, I'm going to add the coconut core in with the soil and dump the water that's left in there. And all the extra water will pour down into the reservoir and keep the plant watered, because I'm going to forget. And next I'm going to do the same thing with this other container and this other little tomato. This water is distilled water and it'll drip down the yarn and keep it moist. If the yarn dries out later on, you want to make sure you water it from above so that you get the capillary action of it watering again. Well, here's an update on my Microdwarf tomatoes that I planted on November 1st. This one here is a bunny hop, and it's already reaching the light, so I'm going to be trimming those down today. Probably this one too. What is that? Oh, Henry Harrington. These other ones are fairly small. That one's kind of big in the dirt.
If you like this video, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Have a great day.